that bad. Have you ever made out with a gap ad? And girls want what they can't have, so I don't text back when the screen flash. You love me? You mean cash? Need a friend you can I could be that. Crush girls now, couldn't last year. Oh, you like me now? Well, that's weird. Last year you were chilling with Lil Wayne. Now you wanna pretend like my feelings are still the same? My work is my playtime. I need you to understand and to stay fine. Do this and I just might wipe you. Let me poke your mind, write you. Your life. I don't really think I drank enough tonight. Looking at you make me wanna for life. Lame ass dudes gon' suck tonight. But so are these girls, am I wrong or right?
When did you start rapping?
I started rapping actually like in I guess elementary school. My mom bought me a guitar from a friend of ours, and it broke, and I glued it together. And I kind of just learned by ear the tones it was supposed to be and played around with it. And I used to beatbox at the table with my brother and at cafeteria in school.
But enough about high school. I'm getting laid or I'm getting lied to.
Was rapping more of a hobby for you?
I really liked rapping a lot. I liked it a ton. But I knew that, I guess I was just scared because it's just comedians doing music doesn't go well
work.
historically. And I think the truth of the matter is people just don't want to see somebody they think they know and then have them pretend to be, or they feel like they're being duped. If one persona is this and one persona is that. And I think what helped me was that my persona was never different doing music.
Thank you guys so much for coming out. This is the illest thing ever. Wow.
In your stand-up, you talk a lot about what it was like trying to fit in.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it's just growing up, I was so different from everybody. I felt so alone, I guess. Just be Jehovah's Witness, and for a while I was the only black kid, and I was my parents from the north. I didn't have it. There was just a lot of little things where it was just no one really could label, and labels help you when you're a kid, because then you just you're okay, I hang out with these kids.
Yeah.
But I never really had that, so I felt doing stuff and being entertaining was the best way to go about it. It's just yeah, I can't play basketball, I'll never be cool. I was just this idea of just conforming to what is normal, and I was I'll never be that, so what am I supposed to do? I was freaking out. And then you get older and you realize those things don't matter.
Yeah.
Just getting Tanisha to like you, it doesn't translate in the real world.
Everybody tell me what to do and how to feel. It seems the more I try to connect with the world.
What in your tracks have you found, what were the lines that you're is this gonna work? Am I gonna be able to pull this off? I'm curious about that.
Be Alone, which is the first track on the EP, is a super, I guess emotionally, I don't want to be alone is the lamest. If you wrote that in high school, you'd be people would be what the, this is so lame.
It's a pretty emo title.
Oh, it's
honestly.
a very emo title, and that's the thing. People connect with it. That's some of people's dudes who I meet on the street are just yo, be alone. That's my,
Leaving with your girl when we last seen each other. Yeah, you with the baddest we tag team Rihanna.
I just read an MTV interview where you sort of said that thing about your songs and the way that you sort of talk about women.
Yeah.
Is sometimes the way you hope they talk about you.
Absolutely. It's weird. I get a lot of flack from people just being oh, you, it's some of your lyrics are misogynistic and stuff like that, and I'm yeah. I think with rap, with rap, people always feel that's exactly how you feel all the time.
Yeah.
It's just no, sometimes girls, sometimes people are racist, and they're not racist people. They're just sometimes you are racist. I'm racist sometimes. It's okay. As long as you know that that's not the way you're supposed to feel all the time.
Oh, I think it's time for Burning Man.
I'm Saddam Hussein.
Nice to meet you, dude.
Ooh, wow. I love reading and being a desperate housewife.
Hey, man, coming true. I love the Desperate Housewives.
I'm Dr. Doogie Seacrest. I think I'm better than everyone else because I'm 40.
I'm not 40. I can hear you through the window, morons.
Just pretend like you sleep.
You mentioned having to do everything out of necessity.
Yeah.
Do you still have that feeling? Because, I mean, you don't have to do any of the, like, 10 things that you're doing, but it seems like you're doing them all at once. Like, is there something that's still telling you in your head that you gotta, you know, be up at 3 in the morning?
Yeah. Yeah, I really do feel like, people ask me that a lot, I do feel it's necessary. I don't know why. Like, I've given up a lot, like, to do all this stuff. Like,
what have you given up?
relationships definitely, like, I've had relationships fall apart, people I really liked, friends, like, just like stuff, people, time, effort, like, experiences, like, it's also this kind of weird idea where it's just like, I know everybody won't like me, ever, but I gotta try, kind of thing. Like, it's just kind of important to me. Like, it's just like, because I've always felt this kind of thing of just like, like, I don't like people just like judging you right off the bat. So like, I sort of feel like showing different facets of myself is the best way to get people to be like, oh, that guy's not bad. So, and I feel like if I do what I need to do, then other kids who feel that way, like, will feel better about themselves when they grow up.
Running through the moment as the sun goes down. Starlight, starlight. And all I ever wanted was to hear that sound. All night. But it's all for you to prove it. Keep on moving, keep on using my shine. My shine, my shine. Oh.